Jai Shri Krishna. Myself SM Kathuria. I welcome you all to Vedic Predict channel of astrology. Today I am going to discuss about Libra sign transit results for the month of April 22. What is special about April? We have to see. Let us say, first of all, in Vedic system, our new Samvat is starting on 2nd of April, that is 2079. And I wish you all on that the next year is good for you. Then in April month, the special is that all the planets are changing sign. This very seldom happens. And when all the planets are changing sign, it means a lot. Changes are bound to take place in everyone's life. So be ready for that, to accept changes, because change is always permanent. Then let us see, on 1st of April, I am showing you the chart, and when all planets will be changing signs is, first of all, your sign lord Venus will be changing sign on 27th of April and moving to its exaltation sign of Pisces in the 6th house. Mercury will be changing sign and will be moving to Aries sign from its debilitation sign of Pisces. And again it will change sign on 25th of April and move to 8th house in Taurus. So that means Mercury will be changing sign twice. Then next big change which is coming is of Rahu and Ketu. They will be changing signs on 12th of April. Rahu will be moving to your 7th house and Ketu will be moving to your sign. So the next change, that is big change, is Jupiter. Jupiter will be moving to Pisces sign, its own sign, from Aquarius sign. And Mars is also changing sign from Capricorn to Aquarius. Then next change which is happening is Saturn. Saturn, which is the slowest planet, will move to Aquarius sign on 29th of April. Sun, as you all know, changes sign in the mid of the month, which is Sankrant, and on 14th April it will move to Aries sign, its exaltation sign, that is in the 7th house. Now talking about all these changes, your Rashi sign, your Lord sign is getting exalted. So first of all, this is a very good change and it is going to give you benefit in all spheres. Although after 27th, but even in 5th house in Aquarius sign, Venus is considered a very good placement, because 5th house links you with creativity, with children, with romance, and with education. So all these spheres are going to get benefited by the presence of Venus. And even till 13th, Jupiter is also placed in the 5th house, which is helping the students in education and in other areas also. Because Jupiter in the 5th house is considered very good for doing some creative jobs in education system, because then it is also aspecting in the 5th sign, that is your 9th house and your own sign. So all over it is going to give you some benefits. The next big change which considered is Mars, which is changing on 8th of April. Because before that, Saturn and Mars are for a few days together on 28 degrees. that is your fourth house. And two malefic planets in the fourth house are not at all welcome, because this is a very private place, I mean, you mother's place, where you take, this is your residence where you take rest, and this is a house of property, and this is house where you relate with the vehicles. So for all these things, combination of Mars and Saturn is not at all good. So wait till 8th when Mars moves to the next sign, and then the things will get better for you. Because after 8th only Saturn will be there, and Saturn in its own sign will not give so much trouble. Now the next change which is going to happen, big change, that is on 12th of April, Rahu and Ketu. Rahu will be moving to your 7th house and Ketu will be on your sign. Now Rahu in the sign of relationship, in the sign of business partnership. See, if you have Rahu well placed in your birth chart, then of course it is going to give you great returns. But if it is afflicted, then be careful, because Rahu may spoil the whole game, relationship or in business. So it needs to be checked whether you have Rahu very good in your chart or not. So then Ketu in your sign, normally Ketu brings some negativity in the thoughts, some spirituality also. But if Ketu is placed well in your birth chart, then it can also give you a good position in your job or business. So both the things are possible. Then if I talk about the financial aspect, then financial aspect can be seen from your sign lord Venus, when Venus will be in the exaltation sign in the 6th house, and Jupiter will also be in the 6th house in its own sign. Jupiter will aspect your career house and your finance house. So in both these places it is going to give you good financial returns. Then if I talk about Mercury, Mercury is moving from its debilitation sign to 7th house. 7th house is a good place for placement of Venus, but it will be only up to 25th of April. Now, when I am talking about transit of planets in the 7th house, see, in your 7th house, Sun is also coming on 14th. Rahu is already entering on 12th. So when Sun and Rahu are together, naturally they are coming together. This is a house which needs some this is regarding a relationship. Then business partnership. Sun and Rahu combination is not considered good. So be careful while dealing with any of these subjects, and do not, in relationship, do not get involved in any argument. This is my advice. Then if I talk about Saturn, Saturn is placed in the 4th house, and after 8th it will give you good results, but again it will move to 29th of April, move to Aquarius sign. Now again in Aquarius sign, Mars and Saturn will again be together. Now Aquarius sign, till Jupiter and Venus were there, you were benefited. But when Mars and Saturn will be there, it will definitely give some tensions, because this is a house related with children, with creativity. Here, malefic planets are definitely not welcome. So it may give you some trouble. Be careful. So this is the result. What I see for Libra sign people is that this month is going to give you some mixed results, and wherever need be, you take care. So now, if individual level, if you have any problem, you can always contact the number given here, or Vedic, you can log on to vedicpredict.com. For the remedies, I think the best remedy this month is when the Navratras are starting, you should worship Ma, and you can give to small little girls under the age of 8, give them some gifts and take blessings from them, because especially during Navratras, this is done to please Ma Durga. So please, this is a very effective way, and it is definitely going to help you. Thank you very much.